So, design choices can also reduce misuse. So, are there different types of assignment structures? Maybe you could share one that increase authentic learning while lowering the incentive to outsource work to AI. Because this is something we're doing a lot in our university with authentic assessments and trying to not necessarily, we don't want students to think that they don't write anymore because they can just take and have AI write a paper for them, but we want to make it authentic for them. So are there some ways that they can do that?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of ways actually to do that. When we design the assignments, we actually in our center we follow the assignment-based system. We don't do exams. We ask the students to cover the assessment criteria, which is provided by Pearson, by doing some dividing the assignment into parts, and these parts they include the presentation and a report, for example, reflective review. So for the presentations, we already discussed the student would present their work, and after that we have the Q&A discussion session. This way we can know that the learner understand what they said, even if they copied it from or used ChatGPT, or even if they acknowledged it, it's fine. But eventually they learned what we want them to learn. The purpose is done. No matter how it is done, but it's done eventually, and they have the correct information. We can fix it for them. But for the written part, for example, the reports, here we have a problem, because if they submit it without discussing it with us and without Q&A, now we will be in that area where we suspect that they use of AI, and we put it in the AI detectors, and we might accuse them of plagiarizing and so on. So what we did is we asked them to discuss what they've done. How did they write the report, for example? What did they cover in the report? And we asked them questions just like a presentation,
Right.
but instead of a presentation, it's a discussion, So this way we can understand they know what they wrote, they understand what they wrote, they comprehend it, and also we make sure that we witness their understanding, not only we read it somewhere. I think also focusing on increasing the higher order thinking skills, in that sense, it's very important with the use of AI, because we want to leave the first levels of Bloom's taxonomy, like explain, define, remember. These things can be done in the classroom activities. But we need to increase the critical thinking, the evaluation, the analysis. We want to hear the student's opinion on everything they say. Okay, even if you wrote this definition, what do you think of it? When we hear the student's opinion, okay, they can also ask AI for that, but we can understand. We can, like, this way we can encourage them to have their own opinion, not only copy what AI said, or even if they can say that for example, I used ChatGPT about this topic, and they said this, but I think they are wrong about this, and I think this way about this topic. You know what I mean?
Right.
Acknowledging the use of AI, it's very important also.